Imagine a battlefield where every shot fired could travel further and straighter than ever before, changing the very nature of engagement. A seemingly small detail about a weapon's design had a profound, often deadly, effect on Civil War combat. The flatter trajectory of rifled musket projectiles had a dramatic impact in Civil War combat by significantly extending effective range and increasing accuracy, leading to higher casualties and forcing changes in traditional battlefield tactics. This effect stemmed from the innovation of rifling a musket barrel. Smoothbore muskets, the standard before the Civil War, imparted no spin on their round balls. This caused the projectile to tumble erratically and lose velocity quickly, resulting in a high arcing trajectory and a very limited effective range, usually around 80 to 100 yards. Rifled muskets, however, had spiral grooves cut into the barrel's interior, which spun the elongated conical mini-ball projectile. This spin stabilized the projectile in flight, much like a thrown football, reducing drag and making its path flatter and more predictable. A flatter trajectory meant the projectile stayed closer to the line of sight for a longer distance, making it much easier for soldiers to hit targets at ranges up to 500 yards or more. It reduced the need to estimate trajectory drop over distance, turning long-range shooting from guesswork into a more reliable threat. This increased lethal range meant that traditional linear formations, once effective for mass smoothbore fire, became highly vulnerable. Soldiers could now be killed or wounded from much greater distances, forcing commanders to adapt. Troops learned to seek cover, to advance more cautiously, and to utilize skirmish lines and entrenchments more frequently. The flatter trajectory also made attacking fortified positions for more dangerous, increasing the cost of frontal assaults. The widespread adoption of the rifled musket and its flatter trajectory effectively created a new kill zone on the battlefield. This zone extended hundreds of yards beyond what smoothbore weapons could cover, drastically shrinking the relative safety of an advancing force and highlighting the obsolescence of Napoleonic-era tactics in the face of modern firearms technology. The mini-ball, a conical bullet with a hollow base that expanded into the rifling upon firing, was key to this development. Understanding the profound shift to flatter projectile trajectories reveals why Civil War battlefields were so deadly, shaping the strategic decisions of generals and fundamentally altering the experience of the common soldier. This change was not just about better weapons. It was about a new geometry of death on the battlefield.